I've just arrived at the home of fellow Body Makeover contestant Jennilynn Barnard. She's invited me for lunch and I can't wait to see how she's doing and of course see how she eats clean in order to stay lean. As you might remember, Jennilynn is 30 years old and from Somerset West in the Western Cape. She's easily bored but determined to keep up with her fit husband. Jen, how have you had to adapt your cooking style to stay in line with the eating plans of the Body Makeover Challenge?
Previously, if I did have a cooking style, it would have been deep fried or it would have been phoning a takeaway. So quite a lot has had to change and I have had to adapt hugely to fit in with the plan. So now everything I do is I steam it, I grill it, or if I am going to fry something, then I use a bit of spray and cook. It's a much healthier option to do.
So what are you going to be making for us today?
Today it's one of my favorites from back in the day, which was the pizza, which I constantly had. So a friend helped me with the recipe and it's a clean eating, healthy pizza.
So it really is then about the ingredients and eating clean.
100% about good food, healthy food. Previously, the takeaways and the frying, it wasn't helping, and that was pretty much where I was back then. So now when I'm eating good and healthy, clean food, it really gives me the energy to carry on and obviously to succeed in the challenge. It's a massive lifestyle change.
And what do we need to make it?
All we need is whole wheat wraps, preferably low GI, and then we've got some mozzarella cheese, some mushrooms, some fresh rockets, some baby tomatoes, some tomato paste, and some oregano.
And of course the main ingredient, chicken.
And then obviously the main ingredient, which would be the chicken, steamed of course.
While Jennilynn spreads some tomato paste on the wrap, cuts the mushrooms into bite-sized pieces and layers it with baby tomatoes, remember, the figure you crave starts in the kitchen. And the golden rule to success might surprise you. Never ever skip a meal. Rather stoke your metabolism with healthy food.
And then your chicken, the main ingredient, gonna slice it up nice and fine, sprinkle over, and then to top it off, I'm gonna have some mozzarella, just a small handful, not too much, just to cover it with a thin layer on the top, sprinkle of oregano, and then it's ready to go into the oven.
Preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Bake till the cheese is melted and golden brown. You may substitute the mozzarella with a little ricotta cheese and the mushrooms with grated baby marrows.
So while we're waiting for the pizza, do you fancy a drink?
I would love one.
I'm gonna make us a red cappuccino.
Are we allowed to have cappuccino?
100%. Nice and healthy options for a cappuccino.
Here's a great idea for those watching their waistlines. Froth fat-free milk and make a cappuccino using strong rooibos tea. If you have a sweet tooth, add little honey. Very, very nice. So, while we wait for our meal, we need to take our Fedricut Lipo XT because we have to have it 30 minutes before we have our meal. Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Jen, so tell me about your progress so far. Are you feeling positive?
I'm feeling incredibly positive. I think my weekly results are keeping me going as well because if I wasn't getting the good results I am getting every week, then I wouldn't have kept going.
And are you taking the right calories at the right time?
Well, my preparation is incredibly important. I make sure that my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner are all prepared so that I'm not tempted to go for naughty treats. And as well as for my snacking, I use my diet fuel as my mid-morning and my afternoon snack. And then I know it's a much healthier choice.
And why do you think the products are working for you personally?
I love the Fedricut Lipo XT because it gives me that energy to do my workouts early in the morning, and then I can also sustain my energy throughout the day. And then also the CLA is definitely my favorite because I think without that I wouldn't have been able to be as toned as I feel I am now.
So Jen, what's keeping you motivated so that you reach your goals?
I'm incredibly lucky because I have a huge support structure. My husband and my friends have been a great support, and I think without them keeping me going, I wouldn't have been able to do this. And also, I think it helps having your flabby bits posted on TV because you don't really want to disappoint yourself, and you definitely don't want to disappoint those who are supporting you.
Oh, my tummy is rumbling. How's our pizza doing?
A pizza! Just messing, I've got it on a timer. Let me go and grab them.
A last tip from Jennilynn is to share meals with friends and family who support your fitness goals. The encouragement of others is linked to a lasting weight loss. Start today and have the summer of your life.